So once you have piqued your students' interest, it's now time to start the instruction for why does salt melt ice? So before the students start reading, you could use one of the strategies that we talked about earlier in the presentation, which was the HQQ, heard question strategy. And this strategy can be used to activate their background knowledge. Students might know more about salt melting ice than one might expect. So it would be good to get students' background knowledge activated before we start to read. The first thing you're going to start off with is thinking about that heard and what have students heard about this topic before. I would definitely scaffold my instruction. I would maybe model something that I have heard and I would write it into the organizer. Then I would maybe have them think with a partner and then have them do some on their own. Because a lot of students might have a lot of information on their own. The next thing I would do is talk about those questions that they have before they read. I think it's really important that you again scaffold this instruction, starting with I do, because sometimes writing questions can be difficult for students. So if they see your model of a question, it might help guide them for their questions that they're going to develop. After I model my question, I definitely would have students maybe turn to a partner or we write one together as a class, could be another option. In the end, have students write at least one question on their own or as many if they have about the topic.